all this effort is geared towards making the roads firm, because as time goes on, you find out that we have heavier vehicles being constructed, and heavy loads come on the carriageway, and thereby damaging the carriageway. So we have taken this into consideration in the design of this reconstruction work, that the road is securely, it stays put, so to speak, after construction. You can see now the dumping of the stone base ready for spreading. Crushed stones ready for spreading.
Can we pass it? Here or there?
Be careful. This one, the laying of the crushed stone base on the median is completed now for this first phase before the work on the carriageway begins. They are trying to construct concrete drain in the middle of the road, and it is intended, that is the V-shaped drain I talked about. It is intended to take surface water from the carriageway to an outfall. That is taking water away from the surface of the road to where the water is not needed. The concrete is mixed from sites, from the yard, contractor's yard, and then loaded in a batch here, and then taken to site to pour. Once this batch finishes, we will go and load again, and then the construction work will continue.
Strategic road in the country. Looking at it from the point of view of the 6 political zones, Lagos-Ibadan Road.
Yes, it is the first expressway in the country. It is designated E1, and what is also make it important is that the largest seaports in the country where our goods are being evacuated is through this route to the north and to the east. So the road is important and strategic. And also, it's also part of the Trans-Sahara Highway that takes off from Lagos to Algiers in Algeria. So this is just a stretch of that highway. So it's an important route.
What are the opportunities you think the young engineers are learning from the old ones, older ones?
Well, the country has really improved because We in Nigeria, we have over 200,000 kilometer road network. Out of these 200,000 kilometers of road, it's only 55,000 kilometers that are paved. You know what I mean by paved? Not yet road. Then out of this, that's federal, state, and local government. Then out of it, it's only 35,000 kilometers that belongs to the federal government, that are federal roads. So since the federal government has been working on this, a lot of engineers will improve because we've learned a lot. I've been working with the federal ministry for 2.5 years now, and I've really learned a lot. The federal ministry is different from the construction company. So with the experience we are gaining, some of our contemporaries, we can be able to, educate them on how to become a better engineer, and then so that we can have sustainable development in the country.
All right.
Well, with what we have, the unskilled people learn from the educated ones. They are not engineers, but they can be foremen. And then from there, they can equally have job opportunities, and also, since we have unemployment issue in the country, so it also helps in the employment sector.
Yeah, what do you do here?
I'm an STA.
What is STA?
STA is Senior Technical Assistant.
Okay, and you?
I'm an STA.
STA, that's what you do. You like your job?
Yeah, I like
Since when have you been doing it?
I've been here for like 3 months.
9 months. You're happy with it? Do you consider it an employment that you want to keep?
Yes, I consider it an employment I want to keep very well, because being here, I've gained a whole lot of experience from it. I believe that's one of the best things for every engineer.
Do you think now that with the job you are doing here now, even if tomorrow you leave here, that you can always go somewhere where constructions are going on and say, these are my experience, I want to work with you?
Yes.
So it's an opportunity.
It's an opportunity. It's really an opportunity.
And how is the pay?
The pay, it's okay. It's
You
okay.
survive with it?
We survive with it.
Are you able to help any of your parents with the money you get?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What do you do for your parents?
I do a whole lot for them.
Tell me, I want to hear. Education-wise, do you help your brothers or you
Education-wise, I do. How I do that is just that most times my brother might be having 1 or 2 financial issue whereby I'm receiving little from here. I could easily give him the little I could afford for now. Whereas there are still my parents where we could go sort money from. But the little I have, I'll support him for what's the
So
right
your
thing.
brother is benefiting from your able to go to school.
Yes, since last year.
Since last year.
Yes.
Are you happy with work?
Yes. There's no problem. We are trying. We are managed.
Do you feel employed now?
No problem.
Tell me what the work you do here enables you to do with your family.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, before we started work here, I'm working with them at Oyo site before we came here. I came here with transfer all the way from Oyo. So when we started the work, I first of all start working with them in the yard when we are building the yard. So after we building the yard finished, they send us to road to come and do some drainage work, then employ many people with us, because we are not many when we start the work in the yard. So when we came to road, they employ many to join us. So to push the work, to make the work fast. Tomorrow, if this work finish, maybe I may go to another site. They may transfer me before the end of this project. I don't know. So, but with the experience and with my hard working, I'm okay. Even though I'm not working with terrorists, if I go outside, I can do my work there to feed my family.
The reinforcement you are seeing, we call it BRC mesh, comes in rolls. And in order to get the shape, he has to take it from that and then cut it and shape it in this big shape. That is his work, basically.
So when have you been doing that? When you start to do that one here?
This is December.
December?
Yes.
And you live in this community?
I live at Ojima.
What's happening with the job?
I'm happy, sir.
Huh?
I'm happy, and thank God, sir.
Okay. Then what do you use the job to? You get wife?
I have only one child.
That's your job. One of your parents?
It's a month, sir.
Are you happy that you work here?
I don't understand what you say.
Huh?
Come again, sir. I say you should repeat it.
Are you happy you are working here?
I'm happy, so I'm thank God.
So what difference has it made in your life now? Working here, how long have you been?
I'm thank God, sir. Because God give me opportunity to play to among the people who are working here, sir. So I'm planning to become a more engineering to have an opportunity more than this. So I thank God.
And you have friends and brothers that are also working here.
Yes,
And they are all happy to work here.
I'm happy, sir. I'm thank God.
So your community will support the work that is going on.
Yes, sir.
So what you are doing, how do you talk about this here?
I do it.
You give them your cooperation when you are.
So yes, sir. They give me cooperation and support.
Huh?
Some people give me support.
Challenges that are there is before the commencement of the construction of the road. Now, it's not there are not free movements. We will resort, as in terms of resort to accident at times because the road is so very, as in the road is very small. So that is then when they start doing it, I think there's something going on better.
So what has been going on since the commencement of the construction? What are your hopes and your dreams? What has changed since the commencement?
I see there are going to be a great change since when they start the commencement. When the project is being finished, so there will be changes. Even the market, the filling station, we can be selling as well. They will not the result as they do occur before. So there will be few movements.
In the course of construction now, have you had any problems? Can cars still come to your place, or there has been a problem of cars coming because of the construction?
No.
Cars can still come?
No, cars cannot come. Car cannot come any longer since we've started the construction.
So that has been a problem to you?
Yes, sir.
But you are not worried. Are you worried with that, or you are looking at the big picture of what you get after the construction?
I'm looking at the big picture of what I get after the construction.
Okay. So in that case, you are still appreciative of
what
the government
is doing.